Hi, welcome to Kevin's European Garage, and today I'm not going to be working on any of my cars. Today I'm going to be setting up my new generator. I picked up one of those Predator 3500 watt generators from Harbor Freight. So I'm going to be setting it up and doing a quick review on it today. So it just started snowing over here, and I figured today was a great day to get this thing going. I've had this generator now for about a few weeks, but it's just been sitting in a box. So because my neighbors are so close, I want to get something that's relatively quiet. If I remember correctly, this thing runs at about 57 decibels. So it's pretty quiet, you know, for a generator. A regular generator would be much louder than this. Let's get this thing unboxed and assembled. Let's get this up and running. Okay, so we got a couple warnings over here. You must check the oil every 8 hours, clean air filter regularly, add fuel stabilizer when adding fuel, and run 15 to 20 minutes every 3 months or it voids the warranty. So I see you got the little instructions to start over here, and then you have your fill, and then don't forget you have to add oil. This is what it came with, your quick start guide, and then your regular instructions. An RV plug, just in case you have an RV. Screwdriver, spark plug, tool, and then apparently a charger for the battery or something like that. I think it plugs into the DC outlet over here or something like that to charge a battery right there. So this is what comes with it. What doesn't come with this is oil. So make sure that you have some 10W30 because that's what it recommends. Okay, so this got this nice little startup guide over here, and this thing doesn't ship with oil, so you do have to add oil in it. So on the side over here is your oil fill. And here we go, we get the little dipstick. And this thing says it's got a capacity of 20 fluid ounces per the manual. So we're just gonna fill it up a little bit. And actually, it came with this one nice little thing over here, nice little funnel to fill up with oil. Snowing pretty hard. I can hear the snow falling off the trees onto the roof of the garage. Check the level. I'll check it one more time. That said it was full, but it says it takes 20 ounces. And I only put in, I didn't put in quite 20. Probably was a little bit of oil in there. I'll probably start it up, then immediately check the oil level again. And if this thing is low on oil, it won't even start. Put the cover back on. Let's get this thing back on the ground. Okay, now that I got oil in here, the next step is to fill up with some gas. Now that the gas that I'm putting in there, I have pre-mixed with Sta-Bil before you start it up, or they will void your warranty. And I certainly don't want that. Maybe it's good enough for right now. It says it takes approximately 2.6 gallons. I would probably put in there just maybe a little bit more, but it's saying that it's full, and from there it looked like it was full. So now, so we can get this thing to run. All right, so first thing here we have to do is we have to turn the economy switch to off. Then the next thing, this step is to turn it to start. And then push the starter or pull the start. And then wait for the output light. Oh, that was nice. First pull. And it says wait for the output light. And this thing is incredibly quiet. Sorry, what's rattly is the stop over here. All right, so I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna double check that oil level. It says you can put a little bit more in, so we'll put a little bit more. I was 4 ounces shy. So you have to connect the battery up. So let's pull out the cover. So you gotta do is you gotta slide the little nuts in there. And then the bolts have a lock washer and a washer. Make sure you don't pinch this underneath there. I think I did. Doesn't really slide back. Should have made a little bit better. There it goes. I can connect this thing up. Alright, so the negative terminal is connected. Let's put the battery back inside. A strap. Don't forget to pull down the strap. So hold in place. Alright, so now that we got the battery connected up in here, let's give this thing a start. So put on the start, and it says 3 seconds. Yep, didn't even have to. Put it to run. And we're good when the output stops flashing and it's solid, so we're good. So let's start it back up again. Let's see. Economy's off. Bring it to start. See if it does it again on one pull. Yep. Alright, we'll bring it to run. So like I said, this thing is pretty darn quiet. You probably should have no problem hearing me on here. So it's nice you got a little clock on here so you can see your run time. See how many volts this thing is putting out. Right now it says 92, but I assume that's because there's no load attached to it or anything of that sort. How many amps, volt amps, and how many hours. And then so in order to use the DC output, the 12 volt, you can't use the AC outlets at the same time, so you can only use this or one or the other. And it comes with a nice little reset, and the same thing for you got your two 120 volt outlets. Comes with a circuit breaker, and then you got your larger 120 output. And this thing has the parallel output, so supposedly you're able to connect this up to an additional one so that you can increase your wattage. Okay, so now that this thing's been running for a little while, it's just 124 volts on the little display over here. That volt amp, that's how they measure watts. So right now, obviously it's 0, and I think it's been running for 5 minutes. So what I got over here, just to kind of put a little load on it, is I got some space heaters. So I'm gonna get the other one I got, so I'm gonna connect these things up and just run these on the space heater and see how it reacts. All right, so this thing's on. And you can definitely see that I put a load on it. It says it's going 14 amps. It says this little sucker is pulling out about 1700 watts, or 1525 watts right now. So I was gonna run 2 of them, but it looks like I can't run both of them on here. They say during your break-in period, which is about 30 hours, that you're not supposed to exceed 70% of the capacity. So the 2 of these would definitely exceed the 70% capacity. So what's nice about this generator is that you can actually have a conversation, you know, with someone standing next to it. And this thing is not going to annoy your neighbors, especially if you got people that live pretty close to you. So this is not going to piss them off. So you can run this thing all night long without having any problems with anybody. So I think that's really cool about this. One pull, it starts, it's quiet. It's exactly why I bought this, because I want it nice and quiet. I'm running this thing at about 50% load right now with this, you know, with my heater over here, and it's pretty much just as quiet as it was when it had no load on it. So that's pretty good. So thanks for watching Kevin's European Garage, and this is my quick review of the Predator 3500 watt generator. It's pretty simple to set up. It's nice to start it on the first pull, and let's see how it holds up. All right, thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell, and I'll see you later.